Hello YouTube, my name is Alex Riley.
And my name is Kevin Murphy.
And this is the Hook
And Ladder Show.
So we're just a couple of casual football fans, tired of the off-season. Thankfully football has started, but in that span beforehand we had to hear about what Johnny Manziel was doing in his free time, whether Tim Tebow was going to re-enter the league, and to be honest, just not that interesting. So we're not going to necessarily provide anything that ESPN or NFL.com doesn't already know. We don't have insider information. We're just providing our own opinions on what's going on in the league now. And hopefully we can spark some healthy competition and debate in the comment section.
Please comment. Alright, so I'm going to start off by saying hi. My name's Kevin Murphy. I played 4 years in elementary school of flag football. And then once I got to high school, I was able to play 4 years in high school. And honestly, it was the greatest time of my life. I got to meet a bunch of great guys. Got to really develop as a man today. So I'm really excited to start this YouTube channel with my great friend Alex. And really quick about myself, I am a blue-collar football fan, so I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're a great team and great history, and we have 6. Just saying. Okay. And my favorite player of all time is Hines Ward. So, over to you, Alex.
Like you said, my name is Alex. My history with football, it started when I became a fan of my then bandwagon team, now longtime favorite team, the New England Patriots. I wasn't into football before then, and then on their almost undefeated season, rest in peace, that's when I started to become a fan of football in general. My father, he played it when he was in high school, played basketball too. My brother's currently a wide receiver for his high school football team. So I'm surrounded by quite a few people who know what they're doing when it comes to football. And so that's where a lot of my knowledge has come from, and that's where I got interested in the sport. As I said, my favorite team is the New England Patriots, and it's too easy to say Tom Brady's my favorite player. Since I'm more of a modern football kind of guy, as far as my knowledge, I'm going to say Adrian Peterson. Right now, he's a living legend, in my opinion.
Yes.
So.
He brings back the old-style ground and pound game.
Yes.
No offense, Marshawn Lynch, but Adrian Peterson has it all.
By far, as all running backs that ever played the game, the most physically gifted of them all.
Yes. And so we want to quickly talk about the season opening.
Yeah.
With the Packers against the Seahawks, and we're really excited to talk about it.
Yeah, good game to start with, especially after all that Hail Mary controversy that we don't need to hear about from 2 years back. Finally, football's here, and it definitely was a thriller in Seattle.
For us back here in old Cali, it's great and sunny. Other teams have to deal with the noise level, especially in Seattle. And so going for Green Bay and seeing Aaron Rodgers still be pretty cool, even though his team was not performing, was pretty impressive for me.
Yeah, CenturyLink Stadium is definitely one of the toughest to play, and I think the toughest right now, and not necessarily because of how good the team is, but because of the fan base and the location. I think Seattle and Denver are the hardest places to play, Mile High Stadium. So yeah, it was definitely a thriller that night. Seattle reminding us why they won a championship last year. Definitely a testament to the fact that their defense is still going to be great, despite all this talk about calling more penalties during the regular season on defensive holding. Hopefully that goes both ways, because there is a lot of offensive holding by wide receivers, and it's a shame that they're focusing on the pass, because I feel like we've become so obsessed with the high-powered offense that we're looking to undercut the defense, and that would hurt, especially since no one ever focuses on offensive line holding when it comes to penalties. But anyways, I digress.
The thing I'm going to say is that, yes, the Legion of Boom, whatever they call it nowadays, is
Legion of Boom.
is okay. It's good. But if you watch that front of the defense in Seattle, it looked great. It made Green Bay's offensive line look like there was nothing there. All right, Aaron Rodgers was getting hit. He had to hurry up, and even Green Bay's defensive line and linebackers we're doing a great job getting to Russell Wilson. So it's not an all bad thing for Green Bay, but they definitely need to grow into that team that we've all truly loved. So
yeah, definitely Seattle making Green Bay look pretty weak. I do kind of disagree on as far as the Packers team in general. I feel like they've been very overhyped coming into this season. They aren't the team that won the Super Bowl not too long ago. They are aging in many areas, and in other areas, the young talent just isn't there. And the way I saw it was, if B.J. Raji, if losing him really hurts your defensive line, that's a problem to begin with.
Yeah.
Your defensive line needs to be better. Their defense has some issues that they need to sort out. And if they have a terrible season, it's not the end of the world. Aaron Rodgers, I'm not going to snub him. He is a great quarterback. Didn't perform very well in that first game. Understandable, trying to avoid Richard Sherman. But the only major error that I saw was, besides the strip sack for the safety, was his interception. Mm-hmm. That was a pass that should have been the Jordan Nelson. I rewatched that. I thought he had all the time in the world. I was wrong. But that's the big thing, too, is that I will give them the benefit of the doubt here. They have hit the injury bug.
Yeah.
It has not been kind to them early on. And their offensive line has suffered because of it. And, I saw with teams last year, the Patriots, they had trouble on their offensive line, and Brady got sacked a bunch of times.
Yeah.
That's why Logan Mankins went, sadly. You're welcome, Tampa Bay. But, he's still good. But, so we'll see how Green Bay's offensive line holds up. And even though Seattle had a great performance, it was a home game in one of the toughest stadiums to play against a team that isn't as strong, as, in my opinion, as people believe it to be. And I think that Seattle is a great team. And they may benefit from the fact that other teams have significant losses. San Francisco will be a little weaker. Yes. The Rams will be weak on offense. Yes. And the Cardinals may have had some trouble at defense, too. Yes. So they may benefit from weaker teams overall. Not that much weaker. But it'll be interesting to see whether the Legion of Boom cements itself in history.
Yes. All right, and that'll be it for our show. Thank you, Alex, for joining me. And we're really excited to kick off the season. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we will be posting more.
Until next time, YouTube.
Thank you.